Welcome to Core Conditioning. Coach Gigi here with you today. We got a lot of fun stuff planned for you today. You will need one piece of equipment today. I'm going to be using some towels, basically anything that you can use to slide on your floor. If you have an ab wheel option, go ahead and grab that as well. If you don't have one, that's okay. We're going to use two exercises with the sliders. If you don't have a sliding option, that's okay. We'll have some alternatives when we get there. Other than that, just do a quick safety check of your space. Make sure there's nothing for you to slip or trip on. Go ahead and grab some water and feel free to throw some music on for yourself. Fun fact of the day, apparently Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams did not initially get along on the set of The Notebook, and Gosling actually tried to get her replaced at one point. And as we all know, they ended up dating, so they worked it out, but that's always kind of fun, right? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get rolling. We're going to start on hands and knees today. Shoulders stacked right over the wrist, hips stacked right over the knees. Dig those toes into the ground behind you. We're going to rock forward, stretch out those wrists, push each fingertip down into the ground, and rock back, sit down into those hips, stretch out your toes. We're going to get 4 more just like that. Let's pause for 1 second in each stretch. Remembering to push each individual finger into the ground so that we're not just stressing out those wrists. The whole hand is supported. We're doing lots of planking today, so got to make sure those wrists and toes are nice and warm. When you're done with your rocks, let's go ahead and press it up into a down dog. Think about sticking those tail feathers up, stretch out the back of those legs. And let's go back down to our knees. Let's go wide knees, narrow feet. Right hand behind the head. We'll rotate open and close and open and close. Let's get 3 more on that right side. Hey, if you're just joining in, go ahead and grab a slider option and an ab wheel if you have one. When you're done with those rotations, the left hand goes behind the head. You got 5 on the left side. If you don't have a slider option, that's okay. We will have some alternatives when we get there. Towels will work, paper plates, anything that slides. When you're done with those rotations on the left side, let's press it out into a full plank. So shoulders stacked right over the wrist. Reach those heels to the wall behind you. Tuck your tailbone. Push the ground away from you. Reach your head to the wall in front of you. We're holding. And let's press it up into a down dog. Feel free to pedal it out. Let's get 1 more plank here. Back down into it. Head and heels are reaching away from each other. Fingers are solid on the ground. Belly button zipped up tight. We're holding. And press it up into 1 last down dog. As you start to pedal those feet, you can walk them up towards your hands. From there, let's go ahead and sit on down. Find some space on your back. Legs are straight out in front of you. Reach your arms overhead. We're going to bring those feet up. Slowly lower as low as you can without your belly button lifting up. And bring those feet back up. Let's get 4 more just like that, slowly lowering. And bring it back up. You got 3 more. Let's make sure we keep that rib cage closed. We should be feeling those tummy muscles starting to do some work. Getting them nice and warm for the work that lays ahead. Lies ahead. Grammar's a thing. When you're done, go ahead and kick those feet straight out in front of you. Fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Let's sit all the way up onto our tail feathers. And all the way back down. Let's get 4 more just like that. If you need to use your arms as momentum to get up off the ground, go for it. Sitting up nice and tall at the top. Slow on the way down. When you're done with that last one, you can stay seated up top. And take your time standing on up. Let's just get our blood moving a bit more and then we'll get started. You got 10 jumping jacks. Super speedy. Ready, set, go. Arms all the way overhead. Feet all the way together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into our first block. We're going to start with our rollouts or our slides, whatever you got. So if you're working with an ab wheel, this one's pretty straightforward. You can start from your knees or in a full plank. We're just rolling forward and rolling back. If you're working with slides, you have one hand on each slide. We're going to slide forward as far as you can without your back breaking. And then we're going to pull it back in. So lots of core here, lots of lats as well. If you do not have a slidey option, you are just working plank walkouts. So walking out as far as you can, keeping that neutral spine, walking it back in. We're going to go 30 seconds, any variation you like. Go ahead and get set up. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Use my ab wheel. So again, only as far out as you can to where you can control the position. Use those lats and tummy muscles to pull your hands back in. If you need to cheat on the way back in, that's fine too. We got 5 more seconds. Make it count. And rest. All right, coming up next. You will need your sliders again. Your sliding option is we are doing an eccentric hamstring curl. So heels are on the sliders. We're going to push those hips up. And we're going to slowly set those feet away from us, working those hamstrings and glutes. Bring it back in. We're going to go 45 seconds here. Your other option is to just hold a long lever bridge. So kicking those heels away. You can hold here. You can march in place. Whatever you got, we're going to go for 45 seconds. Everybody with me? We're ready, set, go. If you think you're going slow enough on these eccentrics, go slower. Challenge yourself. Option to curl back in, or you can cheat on the way back in, whatever feels good for you. As long as you can go super slow on that eccentric phase. Pretend like you have a very expensive uncased phone under your bottom there. You don't want to slam down on it. You want to set those hips down nice and gently so you don't break the phone. As we're sliding out, make sure you're using your core to keep that rib cage closed. If your belly button starts opening up towards the ceiling, fix it. And rest. Woohoo! All right, coming up next, no implements needed. Everybody go ahead and find a plank. I'm going to start modified on my knees. Feel free to join me. We're doing shoulder cars. So you're going to take your right hand, reach all the way up, get the biggest range of motion you can. Hand goes all the way behind your back. And then we're slowly going to unwind the opposite way. From there, you're going to do the same thing with the left side. We are going 45 seconds here. Go ahead and find a plank, get set up, ready, set, go. Your goal here is to keep those hips parallel to the ground, isolating that shoulder. So we're getting lots of core here. We're also working on that shoulder mobility. We all need better shoulder mobility. It's a mobile joint. It was meant to move. Whichever hand is on the ground, make sure it's pushing the ground away from you. You're staying nice and strong there. We just got 10 more seconds here, everybody. Those shoulder cars should be going nice and slow. Keep track of what those hips are doing. And rest. All right. Last exercise for this block. We're going to flip it over. You're going to be on your backs. Arms are going to be in a goalpost on the floor. Feet are elevated. From here, you're going to slide your hands up as far as you can without your arms leaving the ground. And then we're just doing single leg lowering here. Your goal is to keep those forearms and spine pressed into the ground. We just got 30 seconds here, everybody. Ready, set, go. Slide those hands up. Find your stretching spot. Then we're lowering. What we're doing here is working our core with our arms in an overhead position. So if you have a hard time overhead pressing without dumping into your lower back, this is a great exercise to train that. Reaching those arms overhead, getting our core working. We got 5 more seconds here. Squish that belly button down, keep it tight. and rest. All right, y'all. That is one round. We're going to do all 4 of those exercises 3 more times. Grab water quickly if you need it, and then you can go ahead and grab your slides. Again, option here, if you don't have a sliding option, you can do plank walkouts. We're going to go 30 seconds here, everybody with me. Ready, set, go. Check out your starting position. Let's tuck that tailbone. Squish your armpits down. Control on the way out. Control on the way back in. You can do it! There's a reason I put these first. They are the hardest. If you're doing plank walkouts, only walk out to the point where you can still keep your neutral spine. One more, everybody. Rest. Okay. Slider option or hamstring bridge hold, whatever you like. We got 45 seconds here. Ready, set, go. If you're holding that hamstring bridge, take a second. Again, check out what that rib cage is doing. If you feel the top of your rib cage, try and close it, press it in. Same goes if you're sliding. Before you start to slide, make sure that core is engaged. Now move slower. We got 10 more seconds, everybody. Make it count. If you're marching in place, keep it moving. And rest. All right, team. Plank with shoulder car. We're here for 30 seconds. Or like 45. Find your plank. Pick up on whichever side you left off on. Ready, set, go. So think about getting that thumb up to the ceiling. Check in with your hips. Then you can start to rotate that hand all the way around. Try and keep your shoulders parallel to the ground as well. That way we really isolate that shoulder. If you start to open up too much, then we're just getting into our spine there. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but we're just taking away from the shoulder movement. Again, with these, if you think you're moving slow enough, go slower. Find those sticky spots where you want to move faster. Try and work through them. Nice and controlled. 5 seconds, everybody. And rest. Whew. No worries if that last one was a little faster. All right, so we're going on to single leg lowering with those floor slides. Again, this might feel like work in some places in your shoulders. It might feel like a stretch in some other places. Our main goal is to make sure that that core is engaged. Go ahead and find your setup. Stretch it out. And go. Single leg lowering. Elbow to fingertips is on the ground. Squish that belly button down to your spine. They're best friends. Let them hang out together. We got 10 more seconds here, everybody. If single leg feels too easy, you can start going double leg. Woo! And rest. All right, y'all. 2 down, 2 to go. Grab water if you need it, and then we'll get moving. Start from the top with those rollouts, or slides, or plank walkouts. Whatever's clever. We got 30 seconds here. We'll go all together in 2, 1, hit it. Remember to check your posture in your starting position. If we start sloppy, we're going to finish sloppy. Keep it strong, keep it tight. So you can get the best movement possible for your body today. 5 seconds, everybody. Let's get one more good one. All the way out, all the way back. Rest. Wahoo! All right, hamstring bridge variation. or eccentric slides. 45 seconds here. Ready, set, go. If you want to make these more challenging, you can do the eccentric and snap it back in. Keep those knees in line with your hips. Make sure we're not going too wide. This might feel like a hamstring exercise, but there's plenty of core work to be done. If you'd like, you can put your hands on your rib cage. Make sure it's working. We got 15 seconds, y'all. Make it count. Enjoy that burn while it lasts. That's what we're here for. 5 seconds. Come on, one more. And rest. All right. Plank, shoulder cars. Again, you can go full plank here, or you can go from your knees, whatever you like. 45 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go. Remember, work through those sticky spots. If you find the urge to go faster, try and fight it. Doesn't matter how many reps you get here, we want them to be nice and slow. Get the biggest circle you can with that one arm. You got it. Feel all those little shoulder muscles doing some work. We got 5 more seconds here. Let's get one more rep. And rest. Feel free to finish up whichever rep you're on. All right, single leg lowering with our floor slides. Find space on your back. Find your stretch. And 2, 1, lower. Again, you can go single leg or double leg here. Whatever you can do in a controlled manner. Quality movement first, friends. That's how we get stronger. That's how we get better. I'm right here with you. Keep it moving. We got 5 seconds. And rest. Oh boy. Time flies when you're having fun, yeah? All right, y'all. If you've been to my class before, you know what to do. Last set. Best set. Let's get it going. Grab water quickly if you need it. We're on our last set of rollouts. "30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, go. Zip that core up. I'm right here with you. We're working hard, team. Let's go. Finish strong. Right here with me. Last 10 seconds of these for the whole day. Make it count. Last one, best one. Come on. Rest. All right. Hamstring bridge variation. Let's finish strong with these. Ready, set, go. Make this the slowest eccentric curls you've done all day. Slower than a snail. Pretend like somebody's going to come up, whack you in the belly. Fight it, tighten it up. We got 15 seconds, everybody. Enjoy that burn while it lasts. Last 5 here. Let's get one more good rep. Make it last the whole time. And rest. All right. 45 seconds. Find a plank. We got our shoulder cars. Again, let's make these our slowest reps of the day. Ready, set, go. I always start with my right side, so I'm going to flip the script, start on my left side. Pick one thing you want to focus on for these. for the next 30 seconds. Maybe you want to lock your shoulders in a little tighter, lock those hips in, move slower. You know your body, you know what you need to work on. "15 seconds, everybody. Let's get one more good rep. Make it your slowest of the day. And rest. Feel free to finish up whichever side you're on. When you're ready, flip it over. We got single leg lowering floor slides. 30 seconds here, everybody. Ready, set, go. Single or double. Again, pick one thing you want to focus on for these 30 seconds. "15 seconds, let's go. You should feel that core lighting up. Squish those shoulders down. We got this, team. 5 seconds. And rest. Woohoo! All right, y'all. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Way to get through that first block. If you're working out with a buddy, give them a high five. We got just a couple more minutes here, so let's get one last block in really quick. Super simple. We got one exercise. We're going to go 20 seconds on, 10 seconds to rest and rotate. Or just rest. We're going to do 8 rounds. So we're in a hollow. Belly button is down. Arms are pulling over. That is it. Option to bend those knees. Make your life harder. We got 8 rounds. Grab water quickly if you need it. This is going to be our last block of the day. Get ready to feel the burn. Excuse me. All right. Everybody find your hollow. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Hollow. Shoulders are off the ground. Arms are pulling over and back. Working those lats. We did lots of lat stuff today. We did lots of shoulder stuff today. Everything's tied into the core. Rest. That 10 seconds goes quickly. Make sure you make it count. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Find your hollow. Your main goal here is to keep that spine on the ground. Shoulders are up, feet are up, belly button's down. Almost there. Rest. Whew. 2 down, 6 to go. We got this, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Hit it. Hollow. I'm feeling that burn with y'all. We're all in the same boat. Let's keep it moving. 5 seconds. Come on, don't stop. Rest. Woo. 3, 2, 1. We're going again. Come on, team. The lower those feet are, the more challenging this will be. You can use one set to make your life easier, and then you can try it harder on the next set. Whatever you can do to stay moving. We got 5 seconds. Rest. Y'all, we're halfway. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Your gaze can go wherever's comfortable for you. Try and take as much pressure off your neck as you can. Squish your belly button down. 5 seconds, come on. I know it burns. Rest. But that's what we're here for. Stretch it out quickly if you need it. We only got 3 more rounds. That's 60 seconds of work and then we're done. Find your hollow. Ready, set, go. Keep it strong now, everybody. We're all in this together. 5 seconds, come on. Work it. Rest. Yeah, we only got 2 more rounds. I know it hurts, but it's a good hurt. Ready, set, go. Let's get it done. Last 40 seconds of work for the day. What are you going to do about it? Don't leave feeling like you could have done a little more. Leave it all out right here. 5 seconds. Come on, everybody. Tell yourself you can and you will. Tell yourself you can't and you won't. Rest. All right, y'all. I want to hear you all the way through that screen. Last set. Best set. I know you're saying it with me at home. Let's get it done. Last hollow of the day. Ready, set, go. This is it. This is for all the gold and glory. Let's make it count. 10 seconds. We can do anything for 10 seconds. Come on. Tighten that core up. Don't lose it. One more. Rest. Woo-wee. Awesome job, team. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Way to show up for that class. Y'all crushed it, I'm sure. If you're working out with a buddy, give them a high five. Grab water quickly if you need it. We're going to go into a super quick cool down. Get our bodies right for the rest of the day. Jumpstart our recovery so we can hit it hard again tomorrow. When you're ready, find some space on your belly. You can press up into either elbows or hands, whatever's comfortable for you. And we're just going to breathe. At first, inhaling might feel like a stretch. That's okay. Stretch out those tummy muscles. As you feel those abs starting to relax, you can start to push the ground away from you as you exhale. Hey, habit homework for this week. Think of one move or exercise or any sort of movement that you have really wanted to try or get better at that you haven't given enough attention to. Start to focus on it this week. Think about how you can progress it. Keep track of your progress. If you need progression ideas, feel free to reach out to one of us coaches. We are happy to help you. Let's get one more breath here in this seal stretch or cobra, wherever you're at. When you're ready, take your time pressing up into a down dog. This will be our last stretch of the day. Let's tilt those tail feathers up, stretch out those hammies. We used them a good bit today. Let's give them some love. Let's get 2 more big breaths here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're done with that last exhale, take your time finding a nice seated position. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.